All right, it is day 17. We are out of the Modi, back on the pavement, heading out of town. Nice spot. I got to swim briefly, got to relax for a bit, and got to replace that awful Walmart shirt that ended up just chafing my arms like none other. So we got another shirt to try out for the next section. This one's hopefully gonna work out. I have faith. It's a little different style than a Walmart hiking shirt, so should do the trick. Got most of what I wanted to do in town done. Never can quite get everything, because at some point you gotta get walking again. And this is that time.
What we do here is go back.
I don't know who to credit this nice artwork for, but that's a sick 3D mural thing. That's badass. Still on the bike path. Pretty nice trail until we're getting out of town, because the houses are getting big old gated communities. So there's gotta be some wilderness area somewhere and some nice peaceful woods for all the rich people to enjoy. I mean, yeah, it's like classic Florida, big old residences, big old gates. Like, yeah, cocaine dealer, drug lord kind of houses. I'm sure most of the houses I see don't have residents that are that, but that's what it reminds me of, and it's kind of funny to think about. Anyways, getting a little rain, stopped a little bit for now, but it's much lighter than the Florida rain we were getting used to. So, yeah, pretty houses, but they're a little ridiculous also. A little ridiculous. Alright, just about through the construction zones. Had duck under some rusty beams and walk through some sand and all that good stuff. But it is looking like trail up here. And that is some good stuff. Well, dry shoes. It's been nice knowing you. No mas. just a little cold. This one's a little cold. We are on day 18. Got out of camp maybe an hour ago. In between a mix of dirt roads and some kind of swampy trails. Not too bad. Felt good to sleep in a clean tent and a mostly dry sleeping bag. And we get to head into Ocala today, which is sweet. Get a nice long forest section. I don't know what else is really going on, just the normal walking thing. But packs are full, got a lot of good food. So yeah, that's about it. Anything to add, Constantine?
I hope I got in there. I was doing a lot of the Grover arms. Shout out Papa and Mama Cheetah. I was doing a lot of the Grover arms, but I don't know if your angle of the camera got it.
I think I blocked you. Maybe.
I think you were doing it on purpose, man. I think you knew what was going on.
No. Alright, there we go.
There we go.
There we go. Get some waves in.
I got him in. I got him in.
There we go. Looks like we're gonna get another good sunrise this morning. We're in a good spot, I am sure. I'll get a good picture for you. Well, shit, can we get up there? We're gonna have to see about this.
Quick like a tortoise.
Gonna get my death on camera.
I know. Dylan getting smacked in the face by a dog.
All right, made it to Ocala National Forest. And so far, I have high expectations for this section. It is beautiful. Got trees as far as you can see in every direction. Got nice trail, which, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised if it's not the case, but we're in a national forest, so we should have trail the whole time. And I'm thinking little to no roads. So we got trail, we got hills, which is new. It's very scenic. Yeah, this looks real nice. We got about 26 miles to camp. I think I'm gonna plug into a little Musashi, learn about some samurai. But man, this is stunning. All right, we made it to camp. The big news right now is we both keep finding ticks on our bodies.
Sharing a tent, taking ticks off of each other.
Yeah, yeah.
We got Florida familiar, the double F.
Yeah, not quite. So,
Yeah, not quite.
Constantine's in his tent. He's finding ticks on him. These things are tiny. It's like a speck of dirt. Yeah, I just have to look at each speck of dirt that's on my body, and there's quite a lot of them. It's a little stressful, and it's only day one in Ocala. It plays with your mind a bit. Anyways, you're right, Si. Thanks for the warning. I don't know how to stop them at this point. Like, I use permethrin on my gear, and you know, maybe I'm marginally less ticky than Constantine's, but I'm kind of wishing I had brought that DEET with me now. Yeah, you know, hindsight, can't dwell on that. This is the most ticks I've found on myself before. Makes me really want to do the AT.
I had a feeling if he cut back.
Or he's just crawling up that one.
Oh, damn, I got right into your light.
So, didn't find any ticks on me this morning, so that's a good sign. Hopefully we can keep it that way today. It had a pretty high percentage chance of rain last night, but it didn't do that, which was good. Packed up the tent and it was relatively dry, but I do now see the storm we're gonna be trying to stay in front of today. We got 3 miles until our water source for the day, and that's when I decide how much to pack out and how much water I'm gonna need to drink today, because there's really not any other good options, and especially if you don't want to get ticks, which I don't. I want to stay out of the prairie ponds, and that's pretty much the only other sources. So we got a lake coming up, and it's supposed to be pretty nice. What's up, Mr. Turtle Man? What you doing? Huh? Huh. Must be building a den or something. Alright, mission success. Got our water for the day. Got about a 20-mile carry. And bonus is it didn't rain while we were there. So that is always nice. See how long that holds off. But right now I am dry and have plenty of water, and that is a good place to be. It's just a nice little overcast, pretty comfortable temperature. I did a tick check on my legs and those are clear too, so at the moment we're doing quite well. Good times on trail. It's getting quite dark out.
It's like nighttime.
It's yeah, spooky. All right, the worst seems to be over for now, but we just got blasted by some rain. It came on all of a sudden and did not let up for a good bit of time, at least 30 minutes maybe. But seem to be in a good patch now. We'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully we can take a break where it's dry so I can get out some more food and snack a bit more. It's pretty when it rains though. There is that. We just got done with a little break in relative dryness. That was nice. And while nothing looks quite as bad as what we just went through, it does look like the next wave is coming. So, gonna enjoy the the non-rain wetness for as long as I can and prepare myself for the rainy wetness. Looks a bit like a Bigfoot track to me. Hard to tell, but wave 2 might be on top of me. It's held out for a while now, which I didn't think it could. But it's pretty dark overhead, but so far not really any drops, so cross my fingers and just gonna keep going. Alright, so it definitely kept on raining, or started up again and kept going. Wave 2 is a long wave. This is not quite as hard of rain, but it's been much more consistent. Thankfully, we found the store 88. I just got here, Constantine's been chilling out. He's inside seeing what the goods are. I think we might be getting some hot food. So nice little find. I think we need to get some water here too. And then if we leave at a good enough time, then we'll still get our miles in. So I think it's gonna work out well. Nice little patio area here. We could even play checkers and Jenga, and they had trash cans, so that's nice too. So I kind of want to go inside, but I'm watching Constantine stuff, but seems like a pretty cool place. Welcome to the driest place this side of the Okeechobee. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's pretty wet outside and it's slightly less wet in here. My stuff's quite wet. I'm quite wet. I'm huddled in the driest part of my tent. I imagine I'm not gonna get too much drier. But thankfully tomorrow it looks like we got sun all day. actually sunny. It's still chilly, but it's sunny. Anyways, we got out early from camp today, and we are now out of Ocala National Forest. We got our restrooms and trash cans, and I think mostly rode the rest of the day. Let's see. Oh, we ran into Boy Z.
Boy Z.
It's actually his name is actually just Z. I've just been fucking it up since I heard about him. Just throwing the boy first in there without needing to. So Z was a cool guy. It sounds like we actually have been pretty lucky with weather, because he's only had 2 days of sun and the rest has been rainy, and I feel pretty silly about complaining now. Yeah, we got the rainwater swamp today. Yeah. No reptiles in this one. Get hit by a car battery if you stand under this bridge too long. Alright, we just stopped by the locks and had our dry now party. Everything's pretty much dry. As dry as you could ask for. There's not a cloud in the sky. Now we're on a road walk to then get to some swamps, which we hear have decent amount of water in it. So then we get soaked again, and then we find camp. So the cycle continues. How deep could it be? Oh, you can see the bottom.
Yeah, the last section of the Florida Trail. There's so much water. This is all probably rain, dude.
All the overflow, probably. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I have a feeling there's a swamp somewhere around here.
Alright, so Constantine just notified me that we aren't at the swamp yet. That was just the road walk. But anyways, I guess now we actually gonna get wet. Oh, I see. Yeah, this boardwalk's a lifesaver, huh? I'm still waiting for something to grab me, knock me off the boardwalk. Praise be the Hoffman. Gotta love Hoffman. How do you think Hoffman got the level right so that the logs are just above the water? How do they know?
You know what I... Oh, I like when they're right off trail. You can see it.
All right, we are out of the swamps. And I thought we were gonna have to road walk the rest of the night, but at least for now, we got a nice bike path. So actually a really nice swamp section, some of my favorite bit of trail. Really glad we didn't have to do that in the morning because it was soggy. And it's gonna be a late night tonight, but you know, we got an early night last night because of all the rain. So you gotta pay the man at some point, you know? Good morning. Let's see where we leave off last night. Oh yeah, did a little night hiking. Most of it was on like a dirt road and under the moonlight and a clear night last night, so that's kind of my favorite type of night hiking. Got into camp like 8, 9, slept, woke up to pretty cold weather this morning. Got out of camp, and now I'm watching the sunrise. And I'm running out of food, so we better hit the corner store tonight.
Oh, buddy, get them deli sandwiches.
I'll stick your hand in there and find out.
Oh, the one that's friendly. The Doberman does not look friendly. The Pyrenees looks friendly. That one looks nice though.
Yeah, Pyrenees is just kind of like, okay, if this guy's mad, I'm gonna be mad.
Just eat you.
All right, we upgraded road. We were just on some pavement. Now we're on some dirt. So that's a good sign. I imagine it won't last forever. But in other news, we have caught the tail end of the hiker bubble. Last night set us up well to get to the store today, which I'm looking forward to because I maybe have 1,000 calories left in my bag, maybe like 1,500. I have no more than 1,500 calories left in my bag, and we got like 3 more days after this. Right, it's just after 4:20. We are leaving Magnolia Lake, which to a nice little spot. Sat down and took a little break with another thru hiker, Sundown. I guess Constantine and him have some relation, so small world. But anyways, I guess this place, Magnolia Lake, they filmed some of G.I. Jane, which is kind of neat. I thought G.I. Jane was about her becoming a SEAL, and I thought the SEAL's budge training was on Coronado Island. And I mean, I guess I've never been to Coronado Island, but Florida seems like the wrong coast. Anyways, heading to the store now. It's about 6 miles away, so be there in a couple hours. And then we know where we're camping, so that won't be too bad rolling in there in the night. So that's the plan. And I have about I don't know, a handful of pineapple and a couple bites of granola left, so that store is much needed. We made it. We are gonna get dinner and food for the next few days. Looks good. Looks good. All right, we are in our tents, set up on trail again because that's a lot drier than the mud-soaked, ant-soaked fields that are the actual campground. Corner store was resounding success. Got a lot of food. I ate my sandwiches before showing you. But now I got a banana and a protein bar for dessert. Should be interesting. I think it's gonna just be soggy on the trail and foot pounding on the pavement, and that's my my guess as to how tomorrow is gonna be, but we will see. I am going to enjoy my dessert now and get some rest. Morning. Got an early start. I think I left camp just before 5:10. Constantine did not hear me get my packing up noises on. And so he's still at camp. He's probably walking by now, or pretty close to it. But I decided I wanted to get moving because it's raining later today. And I want to get as many miles as I can before the rain, and ideally get in and even out of Lake Butler before it rains. So that's why I'm starting early. All right, so we made it to the town of Butler Lake. Right now we're hanging out at City Hall. avoiding the rain. I think we're staying around City Hall tonight, getting this weather over with, and then back to bigger miles tomorrow. Alright, so you probably can't see me at all, but we left Butler because that place was a bit sketchy. More than one thing led us to the conclusion that we probably shouldn't stay. So we got some food and then left. It is the next day. Did get a pretty early start this morning. Walked, a bit of a busy road at night, but now we are on some state forest land, which is leased out to, a timber company, which leases it to a hunting club. So another perk of this morning was to try to get through this section early, try to get here before the hunters do, and to reduce our chances of getting shot. Got a bit of an issue with my phone. This Florida humidity is I believe to be the cause of the problem. About half the screen works, maybe 2/3 of the screen. So dealing with that. Got a lot of good food, which is nice to have in the pack. And it is a sunny day, so we're waiting for the sun to come up. It's a little too cold to take off the jacket, but things are looking brighter than they were in Butler, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know if I went into all of it. The people at City Hall were very nice and seemed to like hikers. We got to use the bathroom, charge our stuff. They offered us a place to camp in their lawn, which we thought we were going to take up because a double dip into Laredo's would have been nice. But Constantine checked the depot bathrooms, which was the next building over.
That was so weird.
And maybe I should have him tell the story.
Yeah, I can tell the story. Alright, so running into the depot bathrooms, you come around this little corner and there's a little overhang, and these two guys are just kicking it. I don't know, down on the luck guys, kind of just bumming around. And so one guy kind of grunts at me, and you can tell the grunt's a question. Like, he's like, what are you doing here? But that was a grunt. So I'm like, oh, just checking to see if the bathrooms are open. And he starts walking with me towards the bathrooms. I'm like, maybe it's a kind of team effort going on here. So he starts jangling around in his pockets and pulls out a key and unlocks the bathroom. And then I'm like, oh, cool, they're open, because I'm not going in there while he's going in there with me. He's smoking like a Black and Mild too, just kind of, this dude's not supposed to have a key. So I'm like, cool, thank you. I was just checking to see if they were unlocked, and then he closes the door, locks it, grunts at me again, and looks like I pissed him off for some reason by asking him. I didn't expect him to have a key to unlock the doors. I just was asking where the bathrooms were. That was super weird. Like, that dude should not have had a key, and it still blows my mind how he actually has a key.
Yeah, unofficial manager of the bathrooms was a little questionable, so
it's not a team effort to go to the bathroom there.
Well, I suspect that he was gonna lock Constantine in the bathroom.
I mean, what else? It's either he comes into the bathroom with me, which is already super sketch, yeah, or he opens up the door for me, then locks me in there. Both are a bad scenario in their own way.
No, yeah, no good could have come out of that.
No.
So that was our first inclination. Yeah. And then we were charging, kind of scoping out where I think we were still scoping out where we might go. But then the nail on the coffin was these two gentlemen came up to the city hall. Anyways, turns out they were missionaries. We looked like the best candidates to share the good word with. I mean, yeah, it seems like Constantine and I both have differing views on why we're open to hearing their words. I was more curious, you know, see if they say anything that I'm not expecting. But anyways, you know, I don't know how much to believe from these guys. It seemed that prior to their rebirth, they wouldn't be characters you would want to hang around. That was when we decided to leave. And now here we are. Here we are at the crossroads. We got the way we came and then 3 other options. I gotta figure this out. No way around this one.
So we kept our feet dry for a little bit, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna need your, can I borrow a trekking pole?
You'll make it, you'll make it. Do you actually want one? It's not that deep.
No, if you can see the, no, that's fine. I'll take my sunglasses off.
Oh, that's it. Ice. Ice, baby. Yep, there you go. We tried. I tried to keep the water off. Oh, it's so good.
So much for dry feet.
So good for so long.
Yeah. Florida Trail always gets you eventually. So we are passing by Olustee Cemetery, and we're about to head into the Olustee battlefield. Not too knowledgeable yet on it, but I believe it was a battle in the Civil War. Big old tower. I don't know if you're allowed to go up there, but anyways, it looks pretty interesting, so I'm gonna go check it out. We are done with the drying out party and lunch, and I believe I got everything in my pack. So we are leaving Olustee's battlefield. We didn't get to spend too much time soaking up all the information, but we did get to spend a decent amount of time here because we woke up early. But what I did gather is that this battle happened about 14 months prior to the Union winning the war and the Confederacy surrendering. We just got to see the Confederate side, and now I'm actually gonna head over to the cemetery where there's a memorial for the Union Army, and I think that's an important place to go to visit because, you know, a lot of people died here, and more so on the Union Army. So I'm gonna go pay my respects and see what that's about. It is quite humbling coming to a battlefield and learning about it. Yeah, it's interesting. This is my first Civil War battlefield that I've visited, so it does seem unique. All right, so we have left the battlefield and the cemetery and are now back on trail. Really glad I stopped by the cemetery. I think that's important to see. A humbling place, powerful place. Definitely felt on hollow ground at the battlefield and at the cemetery. It was quite a powerful quote on the Union Memorial. But anyways, back to trail. We got a big mile day to finish. Sets us up well for tomorrow going into town. We're gonna stay at the bed and breakfast there, which we've really only heard great things about. So stoked for that. So, you know, it's gonna be worth putting in big miles for the rest of the day. Set us up for a good day tomorrow, which will end in town. Still probably like 20 or so in the town. Hopefully we see something pretty. Hopefully the feet stay dry. but I have my suspicions that that won't quite work out. So I need to check if I'm on trail still and get back to it. Oh good, they gave us a boardwalk. Now my feet will be dry. Getting quite close to waist deep here. Whoa. Okay, there's a boardwalk under me. All right, where's the end? Oh, this is fucked. Oh. Okay. I'm putting the camera away. This is gnarly. Man, you look pretty awesome in the sun setting, going through the swamp.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, Hardy, I feel pretty damn awesome, huh?
Yeah.
It's not like we got wet at all today.
No.
It's not like this is a 1,000 swamp. Oh, does it get deeper? That's unnecessary.
Well, I gotta put the camera away so I can go do this too. But yeah, it's nearly 6 o'clock and still got swamps.
The water's fine, come on in.
So I remember on the PNT coming up to a road walk and it just being all brushy and brushed over and overgrown, and making fun of how this was a PNT road walk is actually a bushwhack. And it turns out in Florida, road walks are swamp walks sometimes. You never know what's gonna be on the road.
The swamp or semis.
Arizona knows how to do their road walks. I don't think I had any problems with Arizona's road walks. All those roads were roads. No, we seem to have come across a skunk ape print some type of barefooted hominid. Yeah, if these are my last words, we were attacked by a skunk ape. Today is February 23rd. It is 5:55.
Remember me how I like to live.
Yes.
Going through the Florida swamp.
I died doing what I love in search of the skunk ape. All right, we made it to a camp, and I'm in my own tent. Oh my gosh! Until the very end, we were in swamps, and those last two swamps were no joke. They're as swampy as we've seen on the trail, and we were doing them under the headlamp, which I couldn't help but laugh at, because there's really no good response to it other than just to laugh at what you got yourself into. Yeah. Yeah, you saw a sigh. Why aren't you here? This is what you wanted, right? You should have came out here, bud. Yeah, everybody likes a nighttime swamp.
And technically they were road walks.
Yeah, and some of them were on roads. So, but we're here. Even funnier part of the story is there was a car here when we got to this flat spot, and it didn't look like anybody was in it necessarily. So we come out of the swamps, we see this car, we go a little past it, and find our campsite. And as we're setting up our tents, the car turns on and drives away. So who knows what they were thinking about just two skunk apes coming out of the swamp and invading their campsite. So I don't blame them for leaving, but we'll have to keep our ears open in town tomorrow to see if anybody has some crazy stories about they had luminescent eyes, and they had swollen backs, and long arms, and spindly forearms, and then the smell. Yeah, so we'll have to see if we hear any crazy stories. But really, on the high note is a normal car can drive to where we're at. So unless there's something special chitty chitty bang bang style about their car, we really shouldn't have anything above the knees, I would imagine, is the most that a car like that could handle. So it's looking good, at least for the early morning tomorrow. So I'm going to now enjoy my prison sandwich and some cookies, and see how well my candle will do at drying me off. But we made it through some wet miles today, and I think we got near a 40, somewhere between a 37 and a 40, somewhere in that ballpark, depending on which instrument you trust the most. But yeah, solid day. I have no idea which socks I'm wearing tomorrow, but we have less than 20 into town, so you know, shouldn't be too bad. All right, we are along the Swanee River. It looks pretty full, but the trail's still there by the banks. So I think that means we'll be good to go the rest of the way, because I don't want to speak too soon actually, because it is the Florida Trail. But yeah, some big water, one of the larger rivers we've seen. Met some kayakers that have been on it since Georgia and are riding it to the Gulf. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, what time is it? It is, I want to guess around 8, just before 8. So we've been on trail for nearly 3 hours now, and the sun is just about to hit us, but not quite yet. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good though on time. Should be able to get lunch in town, and we have a place to stay, so it is pretty awesome. There's the river. All right, back to walking.
What would you do without it, right? Oh, that's cold water. Oh, that's deep. Stepping on the bridge doesn't work, folks. Ooh, stepping on this piece works though. Kind of. Feel like I'm going to get wet. Oh,
Your bridge is leaving you.
That was surprising. I did not like that one bit, Hardy. I did not like that one bit. Oh, jeez. Every time they put this near somewhere cool. Okay, I'm still on the bridge. Still on the... Oh, sweet. Oh, no. It's deeper than trekking pole. I don't like that one bit either. Don't go off the... Oh my god! Don't go off the bridge. I might have to put the phone away. You got it? Oh, jeez.
Hey, the bridge popped up again.
Oh, look at that. Oh, dude, do not go. Oh my god. Oh my god. The trekking pole, don't touch. Oh, don't fucking fall. Oh, Jesus. What is that, man? That's some nonsense. That is some straight up nonsense.
My turn. Alright, we are staying at this awesome bed and breakfast in White Springs, Florida. This is the morning after, so we are fed, well rested, dry, laundry's clean, all that good stuff. Just hanging out now, waiting for some breakfast, I think. Then gonna pack up and get going again. I think we got another larger stretch of days. But we're ready for it. We got full packs full of food now. Awesome little place. They had cooked us good dinner here. and they got this pretty good Greasy Spoon restaurant down the street. So all in all, White Springs is a great hiker town. Much better than Butler. No comparison. There's no comparison. Glad we pushed and got here at a good time. All those swamps in the dark the other night were well worth it now. So, I'm gonna sign off and get to breakfast.